Well, it's that time of year to reflect and take stock. What worked really well, what completely failed, and what went off all half-cocked. And how can we organize all this data? Well, it's such a mess. Something simple that tells a story and sells more page views. I'll make a list. Oh, I know, I'll make a list. It's the end of the year, so I'll make a list, and you will make a list too. The best and the worst and the last and the first list are what the internet do. Sure, all year round we are making lists, but about this time of year reaches a fever pitch. So list, let's make a list. Best movies, best games, best kids' names, and best dressed dogs, best soy nogs, and best road signs of the interstate, and best Westboro Babtist full of hate. Worst shows, worst tweets, worst heroic feats, worst uses of the words hipster and tweet, worst disasters, both fashion and natural, worst presidential candidate, worst presidential candidate. That one's hard. 150,000 years ago, in some cave somewhere in France, a man stood tall as the snow began to fall. He took a very controversial stance. He made a list that ranked his peers from best hunter to the worst. Well, there was wild applause as people were in awe, though some friends got their feelings hurt. But then they made lists of their own, and that worked. So it's the end of the year, and let's tally it up. Let's push all those opinions through. From the big and the small, the not important at all. Lists are what us humans do. Sure, all year round we are making lists, but about this time of year it reaches a fever pitch. So list. List.